Chameleons are just nature's color-changing superheroes. They're living physics experiments. Their skin has tiny structures called iridophores, which act like mirrors reflecting light in layers. When a chameleon gets stressed or changes temperature, these cells shift, altering the way light bounces off them, turning green to blue or even pink. It's not magic, it's science at work. Chameleons change color mainly to blend in with their surroundings, but science shows they also use it for communication and mood regulation. Specialized cells called iridophores shift pigment layers, reflecting light to create colors like blue or green. This process is controlled by hormones, not just the environment. So when a chameleon turns pink or gold, it's not magic, it's science in action. Chameleons change color using specialized cells called iridophores, which reflect light like tiny mirrors. This isn't just camouflage, it's communication. Their colors shift based on mood or temperature, signaling stress, attraction, or dominance. It's a blend of physics and biology, proving nature's clever coding in survival. Chameleons change color using Iridophores' specialized cells that reflect light in layers like a stack of mirrors. By adjusting the spacing between these layers, they manipulate light wavelengths to create vibrant hues, green for camouflage or blue when stressed. This isn't magic, it's physics. Temperature and hormones fine-tune the process, turning their skin into a dynamic signal system. Chameleons don't just blend in. They're sending messages. Their skin is packed with layers of cells called iridophores, acting like microscopic mirrors that reflect light differently based on mood or temperature. When a chameleon turns bright red, it's not just camouflage, it's signaling stress or dominance. Hormones like melatonin also play a role, adjusting these color shifts for communication. It's not magic, it's nature's way of coding colors into survival, turning their skin into a dynamic display of physics and biology. Chameleons don't just change color for camouflage, they're using their skin like a biological billboard. Their iridophores, tiny cells packed with reflective layers, shift like a pixel screen to send messages. A bright red flash? It could mean stress or dominance. A soft blue glow? Maybe they're feeling relaxed. These color changes aren't random. They're controlled by hormones and temperature, turning their skin into a dynamic language of survival. Nature's way of coding emotions in light, no magic. Just science. Chameleons don't just change color slowly, they do it in seconds, like flipping a biological switch. This speed isn't just for show, it's a survival superpower. When a chameleon turns bright red, it could be warning predators to back off or signaling stress. That color shift happens because layers of cells called iridophores adjust their spacing, reflecting light differently. It's like a pixel screen controlled by nature, but with hormones and temperature tweaking the settings. This isn't just about blending in. It's how chameleons communicate without saying a word. Chameleons are often called nature's color-changing superheroes, but not all of them can pull it off as dramatically. Only certain species, like the panther chameleon, have the ability to shift colors rapidly for communication and survival. Their skin contains specialized cells called iridophores, which act like tiny mirrors reflecting light. When these cells adjust their spacing, they create different colors, allowing the chameleon to blend in or send signals. This isn't magic, it's a complex interplay of biology and physics that makes them unique in the animal kingdom. Scientists don't just watch chameleons change colors. They use high-speed cameras to capture the speed of these shifts in real time, like recording a color flip in milliseconds. They also study genes linked to pigment production, comparing species that can change colors rapidly with those that can't. For example, panther chameleons have specialized cells called iridophores packed with reflective layers. When these layers shift, they alter light reflection, creating hues. This research isn't just about camouflage, it's uncovering how biology and physics work together to create a living color display. Chameleons aren't just nature's color-changing superheroes. They're also inspiring the next generation of tech. Scientists study their rapid color shifts to create adaptive materials, like e-ink screens or camouflage fabrics that change with light. Imagine a jacket that adjusts its pattern based on your surroundings, keeping you hidden or stylish in seconds. This isn't just about blending in, it's about pushing the boundaries of what materials can do. From military gear to fashion, chameleon-inspired tech is turning science fiction into reality. Chameleons aren't just masters of disguise. They use their color-changing superpowers to communicate, regulate temperature, and even signal mood. One big myth is that they only change colors for camouflage, but that's not always the case. For example, panther chameleons flash bright hues when threatened or to attract mates. Their skin has layers of cells called iridophores, which reflect light in different ways, like tiny prisms. These cells adjust quickly, creating color shifts in milliseconds. Study this to inspire tech like adaptive camouflage fabrics or ink display that reacts to what trick out. So next time you see a chameleon, remember it's not just hiding, it's sending messages in a language only a few can decode. Chameleons are often called nature's color-changing superheroes, but how do they actually pull it off? The answer is more science than magic. Scientists use high-speed cameras to capture the speed of these shifts in real time, like recording a color flip in milliseconds. They also study genes linked to pigment production, comparing species that can change colors rapidly with those that can't. For example, panther chameleons have specialized cells called iridophores packed with reflective layers. When these layers shift, they alter light reflection, creating new hues. This research isn't just about camouflage. It's uncovering how biology and physics work together to create a living color display. Chameleons don't just blend in, they're sending messages. Their rapid color shifts aren't always about camouflage. They signal mood, temperature, or even flirt with potential mates. Take the panther chameleon. It flashes bright hues when threatened or to impress others. But how? Deep in their skin are iridophores, tiny cells packed with reflective layers that shift like prisms under light. Scientists study this to inspire tech, like ink screens or adaptive camouflage fabrics. Yet we still don't fully understand the neural pathways controlling these shifts. It's a puzzle of biology and physics, revealing how nature's superheroes communicate in ways we're only beginning to decode. Chameleons have always fascinated us with their ability to change colors, but the real magic lies in the science behind it. Their skin contains specialized cells called iridophores, which reflect light in different ways, creating a spectrum of colors. This isn't just for camouflage. Chameleons use this skill to communicate and regulate their body temperature. Scientists study these creatures to develop new technologies, like adaptive camouflage fabrics or ink displays that react to light. Imagine if we could harness this ability in our own technology. It's not just about blending in, it's about